Yo, Havoc Nation has arrived. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Los Angel of Havoc, aka Tato, the one and only High Priest of the congregation. Welcome back to another installment of Tato Clips, where we've got a little bit of everything, and today we need to talk. Specifically, Guardians, it's time we had a little heart-to-heart. For me, this video is something that's probably long overdue, and I've felt it for a long time. And the title pretty much sums up my thoughts. I truly believe that at a certain point, we, meaning the Destiny community, became our own worst enemy. I was going to go all in on scripting this and create some sort of structure for this video, but at this point, I honestly feel that my thoughts surrounding this subject come off better in more of a stream of consciousness. So this is coming from the heart. Before I begin in earnest, though, I'd like to make it clear. This is in no way, shape, or form an attempt to pass the buck. I have my own issues with the state of Destiny as it exists today, as well as Bungie. I, like many of us, am concerned for the future of the game that we all have so much love for. However, for the purposes of this video, I need to address the very large and noticeable elephant in the room, which is us, the community. Again, not to say that there aren't issues present within the current systems, but overall, there are still good things as well. It's a bit of a mixed bag, and there is a fair amount of criticism and credit deserved. The Epic Raid that was just released, for example, I think reminded folks of what Destiny can be when it's at its best. A place where we can all congregate together, make memories, and have fun getting lost in a world full of space magic. But these moments, as of late, now come so far and few between that the landscape of things is almost unrecognizable. We used to share so much collective camaraderie, but now it feels that the most popular thing to do is endlessly harp on the things that are wrong. I can't remember the last time that there was a content release in Destiny where at least a few hours passed before there were complaints. Heliostat, the most recent exotic mission, just dropped on Tuesday, October 7th, and literally within the first hour, people were already complaining. Things are not given the room to breathe, and regardless of how much valid criticism there is, there can only be so much of acknowledging a problem until not providing actionable solutions becomes howling at the moon. That's trash. The game is dead. The portal is horrible. Take it out. These are not actionable points of feedback. Likewise, anytime those of us who still enjoy playing post about having fun, it never fails that someone comes along to tell us just how bad the game is and or how silly we are for still playing, which, and I cannot stress this enough,
I don't give a fuck.
Fact of the matter is, all of this infighting and bickering is exhausting. I find it somewhat symptomatic of the day and age we live in. Negativity generally has an exponential yield of engagement, and so it's become popular to hate things and express discontent. In turn, I think this begins to breed dishonesty. It's like going out and having an amazing day and still complaining because it rained for a little bit. Like, sure, would be great if it didn't rain, but disregarding an otherwise incredible day of good experiences by hyper-focusing on the one drawback is a choice. Just like what games we decide to pick up and play. Now, this mass exodus in the community, I think, is a good thing. There's some bad actors out there, sure, that are probably reveling in the game's failures and missed marks, but overall, you have to know when it's time to take a break, and if need be, walk away entirely. The alternative of continuing to play for hours on end when the game no longer brings you joy is just not healthy. Actually, I think part of why some of us still have so much love for the game is because we also know when to put it down. Quite frankly, as well, there's never been a greater time. The market is full of incredible titles, and there are plenty more on the horizon. You have Hollow Knight Silksong, Ghost of Yotei, and Battlefield 6, just to name a few recent releases that people have gravitated towards. And there's also Warframe, which holds more similarity to Destiny in terms of the power fantasy systems, etc. So there's no shortage of alternative options. I can't fathom the idea that it makes more sense to some to sit and throw shots at Bungie all day, making armchair developer takes that ultimately only feed the echo chamber of negative sentiment. It's unnecessarily counterproductive and feels more like it's being done to farm engagement as opposed to creating an opportunity to provide constructive feedback. Anyway, that's my rant on this. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you like the channel and enjoy the content that I produce, you can always hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. But again, I mainly just thank you for watching. My name is Los Angel of Havoc. Thank you for watching Lay Tato Clips. We will see you next time, friends. Same lay time, same lay channel.